Today, from Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, this is Madden Football on EA Sports. We'll see Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs taking on Mitchell Trubisky and the Chicago Bears.
It is perhaps the best home field advantage in all of football, and certainly the loudest, as we welcome you inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. The scene just a few moments ago, predictably loud and raucous here at Arrowhead as their beloved Chiefs took field, and they are set to match up with the Chicago Bears. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Mitchell Trubisky taking the field to lead Chicago. Trubisky, the Ohio native, went to North Carolina, then drafted by these Bears as the number 2 pick in 2017.
And one of the few knocks on him coming out of North Carolina was just actual game experience, just 13 starts in college. But he worked so hard at making up for that lost time. He loves the game, crazy about the film room, and guys just naturally gravitate towards him. I think he's got a chance to be an excellent leader and player.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Trubisky gives to Cohen. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. An early task, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd.
First carry now for David Montgomery. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35.
David Montgomery.
It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll move the chains. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Cohen. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Ben Neiman on the tackle. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Now they'll throw it with Trubisky. Open man is Komet, the tight end.
Trubisky's pass.
Call it a gain of 5. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first.
David Montgomery.
Call it a 1-yard gain on the play. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Frank Clark showing his strength and quickness there. A loss of 4. This has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. A sizable gain there, 9 yards as they get it back to a 3rd and 5.
To the 49-yard line. A 9-yard gain on the play.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Alex Okafor in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down.
It's 4th down.
So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Chiefs now under their veteran head coach, Andy Reid. As we get a peek at the former Red Raider and 10th pick in the 2017 draft, Patrick Mahomes.
Well documented that he's the son of a former Major League pitcher. But Pat has always said that football has fired him up in a way that baseball just didn't. He always wanted to be a football player, still has the big arm that his father had, and he uses it to send the ball downfield in a big way.
Here a throw taken in by Watkins. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. A quick slant to Hill. The 20. 10, 5, and he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play, 58 yards.
I think this defense was still trying to recover from that last play, so you wonder if they were ready for this one. You have to imagine their defensive coaches are yelling at them to get focused, because if they don't, more plays like that will result in giving up points.
Here we go now on 1st and goal. Here's Mahomes to throw, and this is going to be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And he is going to be stopped on the return at his own 3-yard line. Well, Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
After the interception, here's Trubisky. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet. And he gets it up to the 10-yard line here. 7 yards, the pickup there. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
At the 10-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Trubisky, and he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2. Tyrann Mathieu, normally known for the pass coverage. This time a sack.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall. And they can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line.
Daniel Sorensen.
Well, they got off the field on 3rd down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
That'll go as a 39-yard punt, give him 9 on the return. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over. Kansas City taking the field for their 2nd drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big, big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
I like that call. I'm assuming you're with me.
I am. I'm totally with you. And to me, they saw something that they liked there. Because, let's face it, it's going to be a mass of bodies. But it feels like the head coach just said, my best runner over my best blocker, give it to me right now.
And you only needed 1 yard where they were on the other side of the field. Seems like a no-brainer.
If we can't get 1 yard, what are we doing out here?
Oh, and he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
Mahomes sacked. Brought down back at the 19.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes. Throw left side complete. It's Bell. They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a third down.
Well, the stats that matter on this play don't help a team very much unless, of course, you're playing defense.
If you're getting points per reception, you got a reception, but
yeah,
no yardage. Great job by the defense, though. They read through that one.
They read through it, gave up no yardage, and people got credit for tackles. Pretty good deal.
That one good for only 6, and it leaves them with a fourth down.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They're becoming a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing, but I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
For the Chiefs field goal.
A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll check in with our Jonathan Coachman. He'll have highlights and analysis of the first half, and our highlights will likely be on the defensive side of the football here. Scoreless game.
Chiefs 3, Bears nothing.
So still no touchdowns in the first half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal.
So maybe now the mentality changes in this game, because anytime you can get to the red zone, and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and then you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
Mitchell Trubisky and the Bears set to begin their next drive. And maybe he's starting to wave the white flag a little bit. He's playing pretty well, but the pressure, it's got to him.
Has to find a way to step around it, step through it, or just handle it. Because as you mentioned, he's having a pretty good day overall. Just the hits keep coming and taking those sacks. That's not the way that they want to finish a ball game with their quarterback on the ground so much.
He'd like to stay upright. When he's been upright, he's been pretty good. That's complete right side to Komet. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Roughing the passer, defense.
They ain't on outside.
Roughing the pass here, but Charles, that's a good call. But these days, you know, quarterbacks, they're very protective.
We know how protected they are, and if it's anything borderline, they're going to get the call. But as a defender, that's hard to swallow sometimes.
Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. After the sack on first down, Trubisky, and he completes it to Cohen.
Trubisky.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Over the middle, and that's caught by Komet. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. He'll find Miller. That's complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Took nearly the entire first half, but a first red zone opportunity for him here. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. And this is incomplete.
Trubisky's pass.
Cole Komet, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw again, Trubisky. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd.
Throwing once more, it's Trubisky. He'll drop this one down to Cohen. And the Bears They're going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Trubisky to throw again. And he's got his man. That's Robinson. Touchdown Bears.
Complete to number 12.
Allen Robinson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bears have taken the lead. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it culminates in a touchdown for Chicago. This is taken just shy of the 10. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. So, due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up first and 10 at their own 27. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first down gains.
Tackle made back at his own 49.
On second down, it's Bell. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. Give him 4 on the carry there, but that only takes them back to where they started. 3rd and 10.
37-yard line. That's a gain of 4. Brings up third.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Complete, the tight end, Kelce. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And he fires one incomplete. Travis Kelce, the Pro Bowl tight end, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Travis Kelce, incomplete.
They'll go back to the ground with Bell. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. That one complete to Hill. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Gets this one to Hill. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Now Bell. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
At the 4-yard line. A pickup of 2.
2nd down and goal. Mahomes feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. To credit that sack to Robert Quinn. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. So an opening drive interception to begin this 2nd half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the 2nd half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
Trying to get it to Tariq Cohen out of the backfield. And it's second down.
At the 20-yard line.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Trubisky's
The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
a gain of 16 yards. And the Bears first down.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. He completes this into the hands of Miller.
Trubisky's
A gain of 6 there on first.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
And this will be caught by Mooney. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Well, they obviously read man coverage their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him
What do you
think.
mean by that, bro?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield. Then he curls back inside.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field.
Trubisky.
Touchdown, Chicago.
Touchdown.
Cole Kmet, 43 yards. And the Bears will add on to their lead.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Mahomes. And his throw is incomplete. Kelsey, the intended receiver there, and it's third down.
Incomplete. Coverage on the play by Kyle Fuller.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on third down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And it's complete to Kelsey. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 41. Now it's Mahomes again. There goes a deep ball, end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Demarcus Robinson, the intended target on that one. That'll bring up second down.
Coverage on the play by Kyle Fuller.
And again, it's Mahomes. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 19. A gain there of 21 yards.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
First down.
And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Not that time for Watkins, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd and goal.
Now Mahomes. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes with a touchdown pass to Sammy Watkins. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown. So now a big spot here as the Chiefs will indeed go for 2. And here's Edwards-Helaire. They'll try and run it in with Bell.
Attempt at the two-point conversion is no good.
So the defense gets the stop. I know it's situation to situation, but who has more pressure there, offense or defense, when they go for 2?
I truly believe it's the defense has more pressure because the offense has an entire playbook wide open from the 2-yard line. You can run it, you can throw it. So defensively, I think most teams are going to be aggressive and force the issue and try and bring pressure.
Now Trubisky on first down, rolling to his right. And he's going to keep it here. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
10, Mitchell Trubisky.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain.
Neiman on the tackle.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Anthony Hitchens brought him down. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 17-yard.
Now Trubisky going to give this to Montgomery. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Trubisky, and that is incomplete. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a 1-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
32-yard line.
Patrick Mahomes in the offense, down by 8, 1:51 on the clock. That's caught. It's DeMarcus Robinson. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And that'll be incomplete. Mahomes took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 1.
They'll look to throw. Steps away. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Mahomes to throw. Buying time to his left. There he goes, left side. And he's into the end zone. No flags. It's a touchdown. And now a 2-point conversion. And we'll be tied here in the final minute.
Do they have one big call left? Here we go. So they got the touchdown they needed to cut this to 2, but now they've got to get back to the huddle. No celebration time. Got to figure out what they're going to do on the 2-point conversion.
We get set for a big 2-point conversion. He'll look to to throw. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
Is no good. That keeps the score.
And the failure to convert and tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down 1. What's the sense? I like what they did.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. And they'll run the option to start the drive. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
Trubisky on
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. Montgomery on the counter. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
David Montgomery.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go.
And the Bears first down.
And they will take a knee here. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. And they take a knee.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right? Just us against the world and get it done.
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And, of course, this win a big one. They can hang their hat on this victory on the road against the defending Super Bowl champs.
And you know how difficult it is for the team that wears the crown because they're going to get everyone's best shot. So let's face it, they circled this game. We're going to go in there and take down the defending Super Bowl champs. This is our opportunity. They're not going to walk out of here with a trophy today, but they will walk out with respect around the league. And to them, that's vitally important.